Okay class, our lesson for today is about factoring polynomial. So basically, polynomial means having many terms. So what are terms of polynomial? So for example, we have a polynomial of 2x squared minus 6x minus 56. So we have 1, 2, and 3 terms. So this is the first term, second term, and the third term. So each term has coefficient. So the coefficients of this polynomial is 2, 6, and negative 6, and negative 56. You can also notice that there are variables. So x here and x here. So each variable has different powers or exponent. So the first term has a power of 2, and the next term has a power of 1. So there is 1 here. So the question is there any variable in the last term? So actually there is a variable here, x 0. So this variable with a power of 0 is equivalent to 1. So basically, x to the power of 0 is 1. So this will become 1. So since any number multiplied by 1 is the same with the specific number, so the variable x raised to the power of 0 is cancelled out. So the basic strategy in factoring polynomial is getting to know the factors or the greatest common factors of specific numbers and variables. For example, we have a number of 6 and 8. So the factors of 6 are 1 and 6, because 1 times 6 is equals to 6, and 2 and 3. So 2 times 3 is equals to 6. So these numbers are factors of 6. 8 has a factor of 1 and 8. 1 times 8 is equals to 8, and 2 and 4. So 2 times 4 is equals to 8. So the common factors for both numbers are 1 and 2. But the greatest common factors for 6 and 8 is 2. So therefore the GCF or greatest common factor for 6 and 8 is 2. So let's start with basic example. So our first example is 6x squared plus 3x. So the first step in factoring polynomial is taking the coefficients. So the coefficients are 6 and 3. So 6 and 3. So the factors of 6 is are 1 and 6 and 2 and 3. So while the number 3 has a factors of 1 and 3. So the greatest common factor of 6 and 3 is number 3. So next step is taking the common factor for the variables. So in taking the common factor for variables is we get the variable with the least exponent or with the least power. So in this example, the common factor for variables is x. So next step, this expression will be divided by this common factor. So 6x squared divided by 3x is 2x plus 3x divided by 3x is 1. So this is the factored form for this expression, 6x squared plus 3x. Another example is 2x squared minus 6 minus 56. So there are three terms for this example. The first, second, and third. So notice that the third term has no variable. So in this case, our common factor, since all the coefficients are even, so our common factor is 2. 2x squared divided by 2 is x squared. Negative 6x divided by 2 is negative 3x. Negative 56 divided by 2 is negative 28. So you will notice that inside this parenthesis still can be factored out. So we have a leading coefficient here, the first term, as 1. So there is 1 here. So what we will do next is we will factor this number, which is negative 28. So the factors of negative 28 with us a total or the result of negative 3x is it could be negative 7 and positive 4. Since negative 7 times 4 is negative 28. And if we add up negative 7 plus 4, this could result to negative 3x. So therefore, we have a factor of x minus 7 and x plus 4. So this is the factored form for 2x squared minus 6x minus 56. So next example is 3x squared minus 18x plus 24. So same with the previous example, these numbers or these coefficients have a common factor of 3. So since these numbers can be divisible by 3. So 3x squared divided by 3 is x squared. Negative 18x divided by 3 is minus 6x. And positive 24 divided by 3 is positive 8. So this expression inside the parenthesis can be factored out by factoring the last term. So every polynomial with a leading coefficient of 1, we have to find the factors of the last term. So the last term is 8. And the factors of 8 that can result to the second term as minus 6x is it could be negative 4 and negative 2. So since negative 4 times negative 2 is positive 8, and negative 4 plus negative 2 is equals to negative 6. So therefore, x minus 4 and x minus 2. So this is the factored form for this expression. So another example is x squared plus 10x plus 12. So you notice here that the leading coefficient is this is 7x. So the leading coefficient here is 1. So all we have to do is to find the factors of 12. So what are the factors of 12 that can result to 7? So factors of 12 are 4 and 3. So 4 times 3 is 12 and 4 plus 3 is 7. So the factors are x plus 4 and x plus 3. So this is the factor 4 for x squared plus 7x plus 12. So another example is x squared plus 3x minus 18. So same, the leading coefficient is 1 and we have to factor out this last term, negative 18. So the factors of 18, this could result to 3x or 3 is positive 6 and negative 3. So 6 times negative 3 is negative 18. 6 plus negative 3 is positive 3. So therefore our factors are x plus 6 and x minus 3. So this is the factored form for x squared plus 3x minus 18. So another example is 2x squared minus 3x minus 5. So in this example, you can notice that there could be no greatest common factor for the coefficients. So in this case, we have to multiply the first term to the last term. So the coefficient of the first term multiply to the last term. So 2 times negative 5 is negative 10. So the factors of negative 10, which can also result to negative 3, is minus 5 and positive 2. So negative 5 times 2 is negative 18. And negative 5 plus 2 is negative 3. So what we will do next is copy this first term, 2x squared, and replace this negative 3x with minus 5x plus 2x minus 5. So this term is replaced by this terms. Minus 5x plus 2x is equivalent to negative 3x. So what we will do next is group these terms into 2. So there is two groups. The first group is 2x squared minus 5x, and the second group is 2x minus 5. So next step is finding the common factors for the first group. So the first group, the common factor is x. 2x squared divided by x is 2x. And negative 5x divided by x is minus 5. Last. Then the second group, so the common factor here is 1. So 2x divided by 1 is 2x. And negative 5 divided by 1 is negative 5. So notice that there is a common factor of 2x minus 5 here and here. So 2x minus 5. And this factor x plus 1. So x plus 1. So this is the factored form for 2x squared minus 3x minus 5. Okay, next example is x squared minus 4. So in this example, we can easily identify that the first term is perfect square, since x squared can be written also as x times x. So x times x is equals to x squared. And 4 is also a perfect square, since 4 could be written as 2 times 2. So therefore, the factors for x squared minus 4 is x plus 2. Since this is negative, the other factor is x minus 2. So this is the factored form for this polynomial. How to know if our factored form is correct or not? For example, we have 2x squared minus 3x minus 5. So in this example, since there's no common factor for coefficients, so we multiply the leading coefficient to the last term. So which is 2 times negative 5 is negative 10. And the factors for this specific number is negative 5 and 2. So 2x squared minus 5x plus 2x minus 5. So we group these terms. So x so the factor form for this equation or for this expression is 2x minus 5 and x plus 1. So this is our factored form. So how to know if our answer is correct or not? So we will check. So how to check? So we check our number or our answer by multiplying the two factors. So which are 2x minus 5 and x plus 1. Okay, first step, we have to multiply the first term here to the first term here. So 2x times x is 2x squared. Then 2x times 1 is 2x. So next step is we have to multiply the second term here to the first term, then the last term. So negative 5 times x is negative 5x. Then negative 5 times 1 is negative 5. So notice that there is a similar variable in the middle. So 2x and negative 5x. So we have to simplify this one. So copy the 2x squared plus 2x minus 5x is negative 3x, then minus 5. So this number is the same as this number. So therefore, our answer is correct. So okay class, that's it for now. See you next time.